Welcome back. Apparently I'm an idiot. I just had to press the shift key a few times and it actually progressed through that scene a bit. Going back through here, you end up getting separated with your friend. You try to call out, you come back here. We only have 6 HP, which is kinda bad, but I think we're close to the end of this chapter. So let's keep going. I think I just heard somebody calling out. Follow the voice? Sure, why not? If you die, you die. That was the first time, huh? The first time I ever fought with Naomi like that. From the moment Seiko and I parted ways, the fear I've been harboring since I got here just getting stronger and stronger. I felt like something else was in my head, like I was under some alien influence. In my mentally distraught state, I ran all through the building, frantically searching for Seiko. I just kept calling her name over and over again. Strangely, I have no memory of where I was or where I went during this time. I just ran as if in a daze, unaware and unconcerned with my surroundings. When I finally came to my senses, I found myself standing in the 3rd floor hallway. Naomi, stop crying. It's gonna be all right. Oh, both of their HP are at 6. Let's just create a temporary save. There's somebody in there. Well then. Did she have her piece of paper? Why? No, no. The noose around Seiko's neck is attached directly to the ceiling, and there's nothing at her feet. All attempts to help are just strangling her further. Filthy bucket. Guess she's dead. Was this the right ending or no? We shall see. Why would you hang yourself? You were smiling and laughing all this time. Didn't you say you would find a way out of here together? Stop this. Don't leave me all by myself. Seiko. I want to apologize to you for what I said. Up until just a few hours ago, I was laughing and playing in school with my best friend. Now here she was, right in front of my eyes, lifeless, hanging from a noose. How could I possibly accept that as reality? The 5 stages of grief. Continued in Chapter 2. We made a save here. Alright, seems like we can't go back, so obviously that must be the right way. Can I grab the bucket sooner? Nope. Let's see what happens if I read this. Because the two of them got separated. Maybe it'd have a different ending? Nope. Okay. It's no different. Fair enough. Alright. Extra chapters. That's interesting. Wow. There seems to be a lot. Well, I guess I'll start up chapter 2. View the chapter 2 opening. Sure. Naomi, that should just about do it. I hate being in charge of the gym equipment. All because of that stupid co-ed meet in 2 days. Doesn't he know what a delicate flower I am? Most I've ever had to lift before was chopsticks, and he expects me to lug around a pommel horse. I have no idea what that is. That is one pretty sight. What is? Of course. If you don't stop talking about your butts, we're gonna have a problem. That's probably why you're dead. It's no wonder you're so good with kids. But of course, I'm hoping to raise 4 children one day. Sounds like you've been making some lucky guy real happy. And we're back. Oh. And she was screaming. What do I do? I can't let anything happen to my students. Oh. They're in like different rooms. That's interesting, I guess. Shinozaki, it's alright, please calm down. They heard her crying. But you heard it too. Outside. Her voice. I did. I think she's hyperventilating. I'd give her a paper bag to breathe into, but there aren't any around. I guess all I can do is try to calm her breathing before she passes out. It probably wasn't a real voice, I'm sure it just sounded like one. Maybe it was the building settling. I highly doubt that. I'll go check it out though, and see if I can figure out what it was for sure. You two stay here, okay? Shinozaki. It's okay, Teach. I'll keep an eye on Shinozaki. Okay. Or better yet, how about I take a look and you wait here? Not a chance until I can verify everyone's safety. I want to keep you two out of harm's way. Well, okay, I guess. Be careful, though. Look, she'll be fine, jeez. I'm counting on you, Kishi Numa. I'll be back in no time. No problem. Oh, I have no idea what's going on. My head is spinning. I can't make sense of anything. My chest hurts like my heart is encased in ice. And I can't shake this dizziness or the nausea. But when I think about the possibility of something horrible happening to my dear students, I can feel a newfound energy welling up from within me. I feel like, if nothing else, I can at least play part of the level-headed adult. Valor, thy name is education. Return home immediately. Those who remain here will go hungry and die of starvation. That reminds me. Poor Monet's all alone. He must be one hungry kitty by now. Huh. Maybe certain passages are only open for certain characters. I heard something about this once before. Slam. It's a key, isn't it? 3A. Take it? Yes. Seems fairly rusted, but should still turn. No teachers allowed on the 3rd floor. Heh. 'Cause that's where they are. The door is now unlocked. Well, if it isn't the teacher. Are you all by yourself? Decided to stop shaking and shivering with the other two back in 1A, did you? I'll have you know I heard one of my students screaming and have set out to find her. I see. Regrettably, that won't be possible. The school exists in a nexus where multiple dimensions overlap, but it's a single closed space in a sea of closed spaces. In other words, even though you may be in the same school as your screaming student, you and she will occupy different dimensions, which means you two can never meet. If one of you should die, perhaps your body or your spirit may move from one space to another, or maybe you can find some means of traversing the planes freely as they do. Consider this fair warning. Even if you should find this exact spot from which your student's scream emanated, she herself may not be there, and if she isn't, there's not a dang thing you can do about it. But I heard her voice. It is true that other children have been brought here quite recently, children who, by all appearances, are indeed your students. But as I suggested, time and space do not behave as you'd assume here. They're fragmented. You say you heard a scream. The scream may have taken place only a few minutes ago, or perhaps it occurred in another space many hours previous. It may even have been an echo from the future. Who's to say? With this phenomenon as it is, it's entirely possible for two closed spaces to have some small influence on one another, even when out of sync. It doesn't matter. I can't just ignore that agonizing scream and go on my merry way. Step aside. Wow. Oh, you angered him. In all the world, the most vile, untrusty individuals of them all are you school teachers. All you care about is your own well-being. You're not worried about your students. You're just worried about being held responsible if something should happen to them. This really hurts. You're all the same, every last one of you, and I won't be taken in by your lies anymore. When you see a problem among your kids, you just keep your distance because you sure wouldn't want to get involved. Have to keep on appearances, right? You just pick out the problem children and chip away at them little by little until they either drop out or get expelled. You're not disciplining them, you're just raging at them. That's actually true. That's not. I've never met a teacher who actually cared about her students. Not once. You're wrong. No. All of your students are destined to starve to death in these god-forsaken halls, if they don't succumb to depression and kill themselves first. There's no other possible outcome. They'll all die meaningless deaths, just like I did. And they sure won't be thinking about you when they take their final breaths. Any last words, bitch? I'll tell them to your students as I end their miserable lives. Come again? Spare my students. What was that? They're not your children. You're not their mother. Are you really still pretending to care about them? Filthy liar. Did you know, when you die in this accursed place, you experience the pain you felt at that moment of your death for all eternity. I'm gonna crush you to dust. The pain must be unbearable, unimaginable, and you're gonna feel that pain every moment of every day, forever. Spare my students. Probably a wrong end or something. Meanwhile... in our universe... What's wrong? I just got a really bad feeling. We gotta go search for Miss Yui. What if she comes back while we're gone and we miss each other along the way? We're going. Alright already. But if we don't have any luck finding her, let's just make sure we come back to this room, okay? How about we leave her a note? Do you have anything I could write with? I've got a pen, but no paper, huh? Well, there's always the teacher's desk. Miss Yui, we've come to find you. If we pass each other and you see this message, wait right here. We'll be back. How's that? Blunt and kinda sloppy. I like it. It's all your fault we have to leave her a message at all, you know. But she might be in trouble. Actually, she's dead. Okay. Just don't cry, we'll find her. Her corpse. We'll end things off here. I'm pretty tired today. I'm gonna play back through chapter 1, see if there's any secrets I may or may have not missed. Depending on how that goes, I'll show you a different cutscene, because I feel like I'm missing something there. If you cannot prevent the death of somebody, then, well, this game's just dark. Hope you've all enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. If you didn't, thanks for watching anyway, and I will see you in the next video. As always, goodbye.